So this channel is mainly about guitar, but in the past I have done some stuff about music, and Angel Horn asked me if I wanted to review one of their record players, and I've got this old record player down here below. You can't really see it. I got a bunch of records, and I figured why not? I'll give it a shot. So let's dive into the box, see what it all comes with, get it set up, and then give it a whirl, and hopefully I don't get flagged for copyright when I try to play a record. Putting together the Angels Horn turntable is fairly easy for the most part. Up under here, you have your sub platter, and you've got your belt. You just wrap the belt around the sub platter and put it on the drive motor pulley, and then give it a little turn just so it aligns. You put the platter on top, and then the platter mat, and that's the easiest part. Maybe putting the back on, or the lid on. Be careful whenever you put a lid like this on with any record player that are made of plastic. If you don't do it just right, you have a chance of cracking it right around the hinge, so be careful there. The most difficult part of assembling this is the counterweight, and I was having a lot of trouble with it, and the instructions can be a little bit unclear, especially if it's your first time, and it was my first time. So I jumped on YouTube and I looked up videos on it, and I found a video called How to Fix Your Angel Horn Turntable. Not that there's anything broken on it, but there are some problems that you may run into when you're trying to balance the arm, and that video addressed most of them, and I was able to get it set up like that. That video is from a channel called Vinyl for Miles with Matt Coots, and Matt is also a very good guitar player, and he does some guitar reviews, so I'll link it down there and check that channel out. But he goes over some areas on this that might help you. Like, there's 3 flat tip screws right in this area right here that you may have to loosen up to get a more bouncy arm, which when you're balancing it, you want it, to have a nice bounce to it with that counterweight on the back. He also mentioned that the lowering and raising mechanism right here doesn't go down quite far enough, but you can adjust that with a Phillips head screwdriver. Just make sure you don't lower it too much, and make sure you count your turns. That way you can get it back to the original spot when you're finished balancing it. But he goes over those balancing issues and shows you the basics of how to get that thing almost perfectly balanced. And that's what I did, and I do appreciate that, Michael. Thanks for that video. So once you got that all set up, you're ready to play. So the unboxing and the intro video were actually shot about 5 or 6 days ago, and I just wanted to get it kind of set up. But I didn't want to do a review that same day, because anything can go wrong if you try to do a review on the same day you get stuff, and I highly recommend not doing that. So I have given it time to soak in. I've played a lot of records on it, and one of the problems I've had with my AT60 from Audio-Technica is some records would skate. The arm on that was not balanced well, and sometimes it'd be too light, and you'd be going through a song and it'd skip a couple lines, and it was very aggravating. It didn't matter if it was an old record, a brand new record, a dirty record, or a clean record. It was just always giving me problems. I had to be very picky about which records I put on it, because I knew some would skip. I haven't had any issues as far as skating or skipping with this one at all, and the sound quality is fantastic. Now, the wood grain of this turntable, it says it's walnut, and it is kind of dark like a walnut, and it's very nice. The aesthetics of this record player are very nice. I love the Angels Horn logo. They got a very cool logo. You can see it better right here, but that is in the wood right here and on the top. And it's a very slick looking turntable. Right up top here, you've got your 33 RPM and 45 RPM switch, which is in a great place, and you do get a 45 adapter with it. And this comes on your cartridge. It's a protector, so you can take that or leave it on or leave it off. That's up to you. And then on the back here, you have your RCA out, your power in, Bluetooth indicator, and your power switch. Now, the power switch back there, I wish it was anywhere but there. I hate having to reach back there, especially if I already have it open. I wish it was on the front or on the side. It'd be a lot easier to get to. And I did notice if you leave it on and come back to it like a day later and go to lift the control arm and move it over, it doesn't automatically start like it should. Now, I don't know if that's a built-in feature or if it's just how it works, but you have to turn it off and turn it back on. You have to power cycle it like a computer kind of, and then it kind of resets itself and it works just fine. It may be a quality flaw, I'm not sure. Along with the turntable, you do get a warranty card and this 2-point cartridge protractor. It's an alignment tool, and I'm not sure quite how to use it, but I have an idea. That's if you need to change the cartridge. And you do get your instructions. Overall, I do think it is a decent record player at the price for like entry level. I mean, you start talking about high-end record players and they can go in the thousands and it's crazy. This one will run you about $189 on Amazon. And I do believe I have a 15% off code. I'll leave that down in the description for you to get if you want one of these. That's not an affiliate link down in the description there. That is directly to their website, and you use that 15% off on Angel Horn's website. So I hope you enjoyed this review. If you're thinking about getting a turntable, you may consider this one, but there's a lot out there. But this Angel Horn one has proven to be a pretty quality product to me, and I'm digging it so far. So hit that like button if you like this video, and consider subscribing if you're not already a subscriber. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.